Well, you can see we're back at the deck project, and we're going to do something about it because the homeowner has decided to put a product on the deck that's not only going to be serviceable and hard-wearing, but also adds some design to the deck. And with me today, I have John Ogilvie from Duradeck. How you doing, John?
Just fine, thanks, Chef.
You know, Duradeck has come a long ways over the years. I can recall it way, way back. But what's changing this whole industry? There must be something new. I understand that decorating now term is used?
Yeah, since our beginning in 1974, where we just started putting sheet vinyl on any solid surface, we've taken that to add a little bit of pizzazz to the overall decking industry. We're trying to use borders now to enhance the outdoor area to make it a little bit more like another room in the house.
Oh, and that's why the two colors here that have been chose then. We've got a mottled color and a plain color, or at least not so much plain, but more solid.
What we're trying to achieve here is just get a little bit of contrast. We've got a medium quality material that's only required on this deck because it's just a carport. It's not over living quarters. And this material, this lighter gray-blue one, is going to go in the center of the deck, and we're going to border it with a dark charcoal to add some contrast to it.
Now, I see you've got a neat flashing here. That the flashing is made, well, I would assume, to adhere to, and also this piece of trim is really neat.
Basically, what we've done here is try to find materials that would attractively fasten our material down on the outside edge to prevent them from curling up over the years. So this is just a metal that's been built to our specifications with a little PVC clip that traps our vinyl and prevents it from curling.
Excellent. Well, I can see that you're professionals here to start the preparatory work on the deck, and I guess we better let them get at it.
Let's get to it.
You bet.
The process they're following now is to sand all of the joints of all of the seams of the plywood and the outside perimeter to make sure the flashing will sit down nice and snug to the edge.
So that way, once the flashing goes into place, then they can fill up to it.
That's right, too. What they're doing now is nailing on the flashing all around the perimeter of the deck, and that's what we're going to fasten the vinyl to the deck with.
Now, I can see why they did the sanding then, so that flashing it'll lay nice and flat so they can fill up to it.
That's correct. Yeah.
Great.
Here what they're doing is filling all the joints of the plywood, any nail heads or any depressions or knot holes in an effort to get a nice smooth surface. Here the guys are snapping chalk lines to make sure that everything is properly aligned.
That way it's going to make the whole deck look beautifully laid out and give it that consistent look.
That's right.
Great. And down goes the fabric.
Yep, we're going to roll out the material, they're going to cut it a little bit long, and they're going to start the gluing process up right away.
John, with a deck this size, how long is this going to take?
The whole thing shouldn't take more than 6 or 7 hours, and it'll be usable immediately. The gluing process is the fast and easy part of it. The trimming is the part that takes all the time.
John, things are going great. We've got 4 pieces down. It looks as though we're about ready for the bordering.
Yeah, we're almost done. A little bit of this section still has to be glued. Then the fellows are going to take the bordering product and glue it down below, bring it up and attach it, and then we are onto the seam. The board is going down now, Shell.
It sure frames the deck nicely.
The next stage is the trim. The PVC clip that is fastened right over the edge of the vinyl to hold it down so it won't curl up over the years. We even go to the stage where we overlap it to allow for a little bit of shrinkage that's going to take place over the years.
Through the expansion and contraction of the heat and the cold.
That's correct. The real important part of the installation is the waterproofing at the inside edge. What we're going to do is turn a nice tight 90-degree angle with the vinyl, turn it up the wood, and bring the building paper down over top of it. We insert the piece of siding back in place, and it's finished.
Well, John, they're heat sealing the seam now. That's fusing it tight. It's always interesting to me that there isn't 2 chances of this. There's only the 1 chance.
No, that's why you need a pro to do this job. This seaming equipment really revolutionized the vinyl industry. It's fusing vinyl to vinyl, and we already know that vinyl is very capable of handling the ultraviolet rays.
Right.
It's completely waterproof, and it's been effective for us for well over 20 years.
Well, the sun's come out on the sun deck, John, and it just looks beautiful. My gosh, and those railings, what a frame that they do. That pro-built do-it-yourself system is just great, isn't it?
Yeah, really. The powder-coated aluminum railing system and the vinyl decking together make a completely maintenance-free surface that's going to take care of these people's needs for years to come so they can spend their time out enjoying the outdoors instead of maintaining their decks.
Well, Duradeck has come through again. I'm really happy with it. Thanks very much, John, for coming out and showing us the whole complete system.
Thank you.